Hello, welcome into another round of Money Shift Sim series. We're on a second fun week in a row. This time we are at Silverstone. Silverstone. I don't know. I'm an idiot. Money Shift Sim series at Silverstone. This week we are running in the Hyundai Elantra TCR cars. I mentioned in the scuba video, one of our own, the man in 8th place at the moment, was running these for, it was at this point, at the time it was still to come, was running these for money. He won money. He's now officially a professional sim racing guy, right? So just as kind of a show of solidarity, we decided, yeah, let's all run them, and give you a reason to practice, for that event with other live cars on track to see what's kind of what's gonna happen. So he did his qualifying and basically aborted every single lap, and started from the back to kind of get some more passing practice in. On board with him right now. Nope, sorry, that's Alan. You see, we have almost all of the names properly in the game now. We have two Pauls, so maybe that's easier that, well, I mean, they both have the first name instead of last name. Regardless. Two Pauls now. There's two Mitchells. We have two Jakes. I mean, we only have, like, 14, 15 people that typically run these events. Half of them have someone else that shares their name with them, so that's just hilarious in my opinion. Anyway, getting into the racing now, about 2 minutes in, should still be on lap 1. We're hanging out the back. Here's Jake Johansson running second place right now behind Alex Sampson. Third we have Paulie, Jake Stieg, Ethan Hoff, Jesse Hoffert, Alan Barker, Chad, myself, Mitchell Krager, Rick, and then new guy Paul, first event running with the series. Glad to see him around. But yeah, my goodness, look at those antennae on that. I think these are actually RC cars. Very similar to the BTCC, which is the current actual series that Money Shift is running right now. Front wheel drive. We actually have Hyundais in that series too. Not this specific one, it is a different car model. Everyone's got the nice cool Hyundai color scheme though. I kind of like that. It did a pretty decent job with that one. Don't love all the colors, but I think the livery itself looks pretty good. That was a big lockup from Jesse heading into the corner there. Saw that back left, or driver back wheel just absolutely not moving at all. So we hop on board here with Chad. Where is he running? 8th place, right behind Alan. Krager right behind him. Hounding him away. See what I can do. I honestly don't remember this race basically at all at this point. This has been... Oh, there we go. I think that's Chad. Chad ran wide. I go through. But yeah, I don't remember this. Oh, someone's way off the line there. Try again. I don't remember hardly anything that happened in this race. I don't remember it being particularly a pleasing experience. But I couldn't tell you where I finished either one. Looks like Jesse makes potentially another move. He's up to 4th now. Again, he started at the rear trying to get some passing practice in, which some of us aren't going to be nearly as stiff competition as he would see in the actual race. But still good to kind of figure out where you can make moves, where you can't, things of that nature. As we head into lap 3, you see everyone setting personal best laps. great to see that pop up like that. Just purple, 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 purple. Let's see, right now it is Gregor chasing down Barker. There's a bit of a gap all the way up to Ethan. This pack right here is pretty tight. As you can see right there. Ethan look inside, it's not there. Chase behind Stieg. Stieg maybe a little wide. Not quite the good run out of that one. Looks like Al will probably take off a little bit in that situation. Lots of battling going on here in the first 5 minutes. We see someone else. I'm guessing that was Stieg ran wide. It was off of the racing surface again there. Through the S's here. What is that? I believe that's what, Cops in Brooklyn or something like that. I don't know the names of the corners, but I'll do the best with my knowledge of Stieg. Looking for a move around Ethan. Off on the passenger side. Does he have the run? Oh, now we look at into the future. Looks like Stieg will get the move completed. Up in a 5th place there. And then we have Krager and Barker. Oh, Hoff back around into 5th place. See who can make what stick here. Jesse goes a little bit deep into the gravel pit. Might have just been a little bit too late on the brakes there. And is that going to put Ethan back up front? Currently in 4th place. To see what else can happen. Stieg goes around Jesse as well. He's into 5th place. And all the progress comes undone a little bit there for Hoffert. Although he comes right back and is battling for 5th with Stieg. Into the braking zone here. Has the inside line. A little bit of contact. See the battle continue. It looks like Jesse does get the move done. A little bit of bump and bangs. Not going to hurt anybody. Fair play. Let's set him off. Head up to take out Hoff again. We'll see if he can get it done twice. I just now looked at the tower and saw myself go from, what was I, about 8th down to last, and I fully remember what happened now. I found myself a nice sausage curb and ended up on the lid. So, naturally teleported to pit, lose all lap progress. Into last place I head, 48 seconds behind Paul for 10th. Up at the sharp side of the field, though, we have Johansson and Alec Sampson. They were quite the competitors over the couple fun weeks we had here. Very much at the start, or at the front of the race, and very much battling it out. There's Jesse making the move back on Ethan to see if he can get back into 4th place. He's got the inside line. Let's see what happens here. Looks like Jesse does have the nose. Ethan tries to go over under. Not gonna be able to make it stick. And there you have it. Hoffert back up into 4th place. As long as he can keep it on the track here, maybe he won't have to make that pass for a 3rd time. There's a clunking going on. I think it's on the interior of those vehicles. That really sounds like someone is upstairs stomping on the floor or knocking on the door or something. It's really getting me right now. Jake Johansson about 1 second back. We're within about 1 second of the lead. Chasing down Alec. There's Jesse closing back in on Paulie. That would be for a podium position. for the lead to see if Jake can get any sort of good run. Doesn't seem to have it here. He's going to have to make up some time. Race is half over at this point. Jesse is 4th place, very much on the heels of Paulie at this point. Let's see if he can make the move down into turn 1. Hangs out a little bit. Over, under a little bit. Heavy on the brakes, and it looks like Paulie's held him off for the time being. No, I think that's the move done there. Paulie down into 4th place now with Ethan and Stieg hounding him in the back. Look at that rear view mirror. Look at that group of cars. Very much everyone is in touch, it appears. Ethan running 5th place right now. One mistake, he can see himself into 4th or even up on the podium if it's multiple vehicles. Well, there you have it. That's Stieg bicycling up on 2 wheels quite high. That's exactly what happened to me. I did not fall back on my 4 wheels and instead was on the roof, got the teleport, and that's race about done for me. I believe I don't finish last, but it's not it's not because I'm fast or anything. So disappointing race 1 for me. I'm not a part of the story anymore, which is probably good because there's quite a bit going on up in the top 6. Let's see, the whole front is covered by about 7 or 8 seconds in the top 6 positions. Hoff maybe to get a bit of a run, gonna go on the inside of Paulie here. Let's see if he can get the move done. The long, straight, tricky braking point it can be here. Paulie looks like he's made it stick, or sorry, Ethan's made it stick. Paulie trying to come back. See if he can get a run back here. I don't think that's going to be quite enough. Seven and a half minutes left in this one. 4th, 5th, and 6th. Oh, and here's the move for the lead. Johansson hangs it out, and looks like did Samson stay on the track? Does not. Comes back on, and the lead has changed. Jake Johansson takes it. New leader. That's quite the move there. Although it's not done yet. Let's see if Alec can go ahead and take the lead back off the distance. Not sure what happened there. Stieg goes ahead into 5th place, and as we have Alec and Jake going back and forth, there's another bicycle attempt. I think that was Johansson that time up on 2 wheels. Just take that corner a little bit too sharp and that'll happen to you. Alec regains the lead through that section, so gave it up for just a minute. As Stieg runs a little bit wide, elects to get onto tarmac and then straight line back on. Probably saves a little bit of time that way. But that does give up 5th position again. Quite the battle. We have 1st, 2nd, and 3rd covered by about 1 second, and then 4th, 5th, and 6th covered by about 2 seconds. Quite the event happening right now. Can't seem to watch one battle versus the other because they're both producing great racing at the moment. There's the top 3. Of course, Johansson and Hoffer. We have to have cars that match liveries, unfortunately. A little bit difficult to tell which is which when that's the case. It's just only so many liveries, you know. You just hope that the cars that match are different ends of the grid and you don't have to interact with them too much. Not the case here. As 2nd and 3rd look identical. It's going to be a little bit difficult if they have any any back and forth between them to know which is which. It's like potentially a little bit of mistake from Johansson there, and that might open up the door for Jesse. Oh, a little bit of contact there, or did he just get loose? I couldn't quite tell. Maybe some contact, maybe just some extra slip angle. Johansson maintains position currently. We'll see how long he can do that. Can maintain that, I should say. And that little bit of a squabble gives Sampson a gap out in the lead. 4.5 laps to go. That means there's probably, looks like we're towards the end of the lap, probably 3 laps remaining. I am not sure what happened there, but someone is definitely clipping through the other car there. Probably some network issues, and someone got ghosted. Start finish line, it looks like Johansson has the outside. Is he gonna be able to carry the speed through? Jesse goes through, and the battle's probably not over quite yet. Takes it inside, runs wide, misses the corner. Jesse makes a corner. I think he's through into second place. Will that get Hoff close enough to maybe lunge at Johansson now? That has definitely brought the top 5, well, now 2nd through 6 back together, as Alec has a 2.5 second lead. Quite the gap for him. He just needs to focus, hit his marks, and bring it home. Everyone else is about touching distance, though. Everyone else is within about 2 seconds from 2nd down to 6th. At least the gap in between them. One mistake can see you drop a position at this point. Good look at Stieg using all the track limits, maybe plus a little bit more. Quite the shot there as well. It's a good looking color scheme. It's similar to the yellow and blue, but I think I like that one just a little bit better. That black, other than the blue, just, I think that's better. I like that one better. Alec, Hoffert, Johansson, Hoff, Stieg, Polly, Barker, Corson, Rick, Krager, and Paul. That is your running order at the time. Just about 2 minutes left. It looks like we're probably going to finish this lap plus one more, and that will do it for this race. We'll see if anyone has any last lap lunges, shenanigans, whatever, mistakes. See if the last lap will produce some more racing, or if this is just going to be a bit more processional as we see ourselves to the finish. I'm not sure who that purple car is. Oh, that would be Pauly. Okay. Maybe a mistake right there from Hoff. Is that going to give Stieg any sort of momentum? No, it's got to follow through there. Back to the leader, still about a 2 second gap between him and Jesse Hoffert. Hoffert does not appear like he's going to be able to complete the last to first challenge. Not enough time. Potentially could have done it had he not had the one mistake and needed to pass those 2 cars a second time around. Man, that could have been all the difference between winning and second. Something happened about 10 minutes or so in. Running deep, locking up wheels, going back a couple spots. He's definitely catching Sampson a little bit. Not a large amount, but he is cutting into that lead a little bit at a time. He's just not going to quite have enough time to do it. 4th and 5th right now is a pretty close battle. Let's see if we can get some eyes on that. Here we go. Stieg is hounding Hoff. It says Pauly is now in the lead. I'm not sure why. He is not in the lead. Maybe he had an incident and got teleported or something. I'm not totally sure. But yeah, we'll see him drop back down, probably into 6th or 7th position. Probably 6th, I think, here. So Alex, look at that back wheel locked up, getting into the corner. Out of the final corner, into the front stretch. Across the line, he will take the win here in race 1. Hyundai Elantra is at Silverstone. Jesse second, a big bicycle. Who was that? Stieg? I'm guessing really just trying to send it. Not quite enough time. He'll take 5th place. Paulie comes 6th. That's about the running order that we expected from him. Not sure what happened, why he was showing his 1st place, but Krager has finished his race as well. Unsure if I was lapped there or what, but my time is up. Alan Barker crossed the line next. He will be 7th place. Looks like about 12 seconds back will be Chad. Rick's 35 behind them. And I believe Paul is stopped on the side of the road somewhere. That's why his time is not changing at all. Well, it's changed. So maybe he is driving. But I believe he had to... Well, there you go. He's moving. I thought he had a spot where he had to leave at a certain point. And it was just parked on the side of the road. Out of the way, for sure, but... Rick in 9th position, making himself through the last couple corners. But there you have it for race 1 at Silverstone. I hope you enjoyed it. I will look forward to seeing you for race 2. Back on OSM Speed. See you in a couple days. Once again, my name is Mitchell. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, do all that jazz, share it with your friends. We'll see you next time.